longtime sponsors. I've actually hosted shows on the road at some of these ALEC conferences and have gotten to know John. Welcome back to the Hugh Hewitt Show. Good to have you here, Jonathan.
Well, thanks, Dwayne. Good to be with you. What a day to be filling in today with all the news around the world.
All sorts of stuff popping, but it doesn't mean that you let go of what's going on the state level as well. You've got a lot of interesting details, including where my home state of California is ranking on the rich states, poor states map. How's the Golden State doing these days? How's In-N-Out Burger doing, John?
Well, I tell you what, if that isn't the case in point of California's problems of high taxes and high spending now for way too many years to count, In-N-Out Burger decides to relocate the headquarters, as their owners just announced recently, to Tennessee, a state that we've talked about for many years at ALEC, a state that's moved up in rich states, poor states to number 2, second best for economic outlook, while California is perennially in the bottom 5 for economic outlook. So this is one of those, this is not a head scratcher. This is a proof is in the pudding case in point, but yet another business leaving the former Golden State for better, more rational, common sense public policy in a state like Tennessee.
Let's move up to New York for just a second, because the purported next mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani, held a little press conference again yesterday and said, there's no problem when we have these public grocery stores, these publicly owned grocery stores. It's not a problem with the private sector. We'll just co-opt with them. Cut number 17.
I've actually spoken with a number of grocery store owners and made clear to them that I both recognize and appreciate the work that they have done, the fact that they are a critical part of our communities. And there's so much partnership that we can still offer those same stores in assisting them on the skyrocketing rents that they are facing, the questions of insurance, so much of that which creates instability in their business model, while also ensuring we're using every tool at our disposal to create a more affordable city for New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Jonathan Williams, nothing can go wrong there, can it?
I don't know where to start on that one. You talk about where to get to more of an affordable city. Maybe we start with government bloat and high taxes and high spending in New York City. Maybe just address the root cause. Not a sermon, just a thought, as one of the pastors here in the D.C. area likes to say. It's kind of a common sense mistake. I mean, where has this gone wrong? I mean, heck, Soviet Union or anywhere else that's tried it. It's it's very tough to think, how a mayor of America's largest city would want to move that city in such a direction. It may sound good, affordability, and you have to, give him the props for having that kind of a message. But not too many socialists turn out to be people who look out for affordability at the end of the day, because they look to grow government every single time.
Last subject, and speaking of affordability, the Wall Street Journal had a story this week. And it seems like blue states are looking for new and creative ways to squeeze more blood out of the turnip of the rich people in higher taxes and fees. And now, you are the tax economist, at Tax Economist on X. What say you about this, Jonathan Williams?
Well, you tax the rich and you lose the rich is the message of now nearly 20 years of rich states, poor states. States can't build walls to keep their taxpayers or businesses there. And this is the example of why New York and California and Maryland and states that have gone down this approach have continued to hemorrhage individuals and businesses to the other states across the country. We have more than 25 states that have been aggressively cutting taxes, and you juxtapose that approach. I mean, as you've heard us talk about, we had 2 states this year, Dwayne, that have looked to start eliminating their income tax altogether to become more like Texas and Florida and Tennessee and America's growth states. So if the blue states want to continue this approach of class warfare, trying to divide people, trying to make themselves less affordable, contrary to Mr. Mamdani's claims there in New York City, this is what millionaires' taxes are going to get them. And at the end of the day, millionaires' taxes drive out the wealthy, drive out small businesses, and those states at the end of the day are left with less revenue, not more. They catch the Laffer curve where high taxes drive out those productive individuals and businesses, and at the end of the day, they're left with less and not more when it comes to state coffers.
ALEC has a wealth of material for you, so you can kind of learn what works and what doesn't work at the state level. The Rich States, Poor States book is the best place to start. How can people get a hold of that, John?
richstatespoorstates.org. You can see how your state ranks, and you can even play around with it to see what if our state had a bad millionaire's tax, and how bad would that make our ranking? How many states are going to compete with New York at number 50?
richstatespoorstates.org. Jonathan, I can't wait to see you. I think we're going to be out there. I think we're going to be out there in December. You guys are going to be in Texas, right? Is that where the conference is going to be?
Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, come see us the first week of December. It's going to be America's one of the largest gathering conservatives across the country this year, and we're going to be reflecting on a great year in the States once again.
Can't wait. Can't wait to see what goes on out there, especially after Texas has played around with this whole redistricting thing this year. Jonathan Williams at Tax Economist, richstatespoorstates.org. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you very, very soon.